Hello students and welcome to Smart Kids Tutorials. In this video, we will be solving model question paper for semester 2 maths, which will be coming up in the examination for 3 hours and 80 marks. Let's quickly go through the instructions. Always read the instruction before you begin your paper, answering your paper. This question paper consists of 55 questions. All questions are compulsory. This question paper is divided into 4 sections A, B, C and D. In section A, question numbers 1 to 40 are multiple choice questions carrying 1 mark each. In section B, question numbers 41 to 47 are short answer type questions carrying 2 marks each. In section C, question numbers 48 to 53 are short answer type questions carrying 3 marks each. In section D, question numbers 54 and 55 are long answer questions carrying 4 marks each. There is no overall choice. However, an internal choice has been provided in 3 questions of 2 marks each in section B and 2 questions of 3 marks each in section C. Graph paper will be supplied on request. Logarithm and anti-logarithm tables are printed on the last pages of the question paper. Use of calculator is not permitted. So, before you start your paper, see that you have got all these questions. There are a total of 55 questions. So you should have 55 questions. If graph paper is not given to you, then you ask for the graph paper. Also make sure you have been supplied with a book, table book or some paper which shows you the logarithm tables and the anti-logarithm tables. You cannot use calculator, which means use of smartwatches and all are not permitted at all. Let's begin with solving the paper. So we begin with section A first for 1 mark each. And if you look, it says select and write the correct alternative from those given below each statement for question 1 to 40. The first question is the number of circles that can be constructed through all 3 non-collinear points is what? And the options given are 1 and only 1, exactly 2, exactly 3 or infinitely many. So it says the number of circles that can be constructed passing through all 3 non-collinear points. Collinear points are those which are in a straight line like this. Non-collinear points are those which are not in a straight line. If we say it like this, then we can say that only one circle will pass through these non-collinear points. Okay, so that means the correct option is A, 1 and only 1. So we write over here A, 1 and only 1. Move to the second question. Second question is if E1, E2 and E3 cover all the possible outcomes of a trial, then the value of probability of E1, probability of E2 plus probability E3 is what? We should know from our theory that the sum of all the probabilities is always equal to 1. So in that case, B will be our correct choice. So we write over here B, 1. Okay, 1. Third, the total surface area of a right circular cylinder with a base of 7 cm and height of 10 cm is what? We need to take pi equal to 22 upon 7. So first we write down the formula for total surface area of a right circular cylinder. So we say total surface area of cylinder will be equal to the formula, and the formula is 2 pi r into r plus h. So 2 and pi we have been asked to take 22 upon 7. Radius we have been given over here as 7 and height is given as 10. So 7 over here and 7 plus 10 inside the bracket. This can cancel and we have 2 into 22 is 44. 44 into 7 plus 10 is 70. This will give us 748 square centimeters. So Our correct answer in this case is C. Next we go to question number 4. Question number 4 is the area of one face of a cube is 100 square centimeters. Therefore, the volume of the cube is what? Okay. So, area of one face of cube. One face of cube will be a square. See, a cube is this way. This is a cube. Okay. This is a cube. We are any one face, whether it is this face or whether it is this face. But that one face, if you look at it, it is actually a square. Okay. So, we have been given the area of a square. So, we write area of one face of cube. We have been given as 100 square centimeters. I told you area of one face of cube is actually a square. So, that means a square. Formula for square of I'll write it over here. Area of square in brackets. So in case if you wonder how I got a square. So area of a square is given by a square. And area of one face of cube is actually area of square. So a square is equal to 100, which means a will be equal to 10 centimeters. Now we need to find. So we have got one side. So we need to find the volume of cube. And volume of cube is given by volume of cube equal to a cube. So that means 10 cube, and which is equal to 1000 cubic centimeters. So the correct answer is C again. Go to question number 5. Question number 5 is a bag contains 50 light bulbs, out of which 15 are defective. If one bulb is randomly selected from the bag, then the probability that it is a good bulb is one of these. So we have been given 50 bulbs, and out of that 15 are defective. We are asked to find out bulbs which are good. So good bulbs will be how many? If there are 15 defective ones, so good bulbs will be 50 is the total minus the defective ones. Will give you the number of good bulbs, which is 35. So that means probability of good bulbs equal to favorable outcome is 35. Total number of outcome is 50. 5 7s are 35, 5 10s are 50, and the probability is 7 upon 10. So in that case, our correct answer is B, 7 upon 10. Question number 6. A rectangle and a parallelogram are on the same base and between the same parallels. If the area of the rectangle is 60 square centimeters, then the area of parallelogram is what? Now we have this theorem which says that if there are two four-sided figures and if they share the same base and lie between the same parallel lines, then this area of those two four-sided figures are equal. So in this case, both are four-sided figures, a rectangle and a parallelogram. It says that the rectangle and the parallelogram, they share the same base and they lie between the same parallel lines, which means that if the area of rectangle is 60 square centimeters, then the area of parallelogram should also be 60 square centimeters. That means our correct answer is C. So we write over here 60 square centimeters, mark as C. Question 7. The semi-perimeter of an equilateral triangle with side A is what? So equilateral triangle means all sides are equal. So in an equilateral triangle, all sides are equal and all angles are equal. Here we are interested only with the sides because we are dealing with the semi-perimeter. And perimeter of a triangle is what? This side plus this side plus this side. So semi-perimeter will be given by half of that. So semi-perimeter is equal to A plus A plus A upon 2. We add this 3A's, we get 3A upon 2, and that is the answer. So the correct choice in this case is 3A upon 2. A is our correct choice. We mark over here as A. We go to question number 8. Question number 8 is, if a die is thrown once, then the probability of getting a prime number on its top face is what? So you have to know how many prime numbers are there. Which are the prime numbers? Which are the prime numbers? 2, 3, 5, 7, 9, 9, 11, 13 are prime numbers. Now, on a die, we have got only 6 numbers, 1 to 6. So 1 is not considered as a prime number, but 2, 3 and 5 are considered. So the prime numbers are 2, 3 and 5. So that means probability of getting a prime number is equal to 3 upon 6. The total outcome is 6. Cancel this and we'll get half as our answer. So for that means C is our correct choice. Mark C over here. Moving on to question number 9. Question number 9 says, when two coins are tossed simultaneously 300 times, we get both heads 20 times. Therefore, the probability of getting both heads is what? So, probability of getting both heads when it is tossed 300 times. Okay, so 300 times it is tossed. So, total outcome will be out of 300 times. And favorable outcome is given as 20. So, 0, 0 cancels. 2 1s are 2, 2 15s are 20. So, 1 upon 15 is the answer. And in that case, our correct choice is B. Question number 10. The characteristic of log of 0.01 to the base 10 is what? Write down. We are asked only for the characteristic of this. So, characteristic of we go to take log will be what? There are 2 zeros. So, that means bar 2 is the correct answer. We say bar 2 and D is our correct choice. Sorry, D, not B. It's D. Going to question number 11. The logarithmic form of 5 cube equal to 125 is what? Okay, so I'll write over here 5 cube 125. Now always remember, in this is the exponential form. Okay, and in the exponential form, okay, 5 becomes the base. This 3 is the power, or we also call as a index, and this 125 is that value. Okay, so the base for in the exponential form as well as in the logarithmic form remains the same. So if 5 is the base in the exponential form, then this is your base for the logarithmic form also. So if you write like this, so it has to be like this. Okay, this number value which is coming will come here. So it will be log of 125 to the base 5. It will give you 3. So the power comes here on the equal to side. Okay, so if you actually go to expand this thing, 125 can be said as 5 raised to cube. Okay, I'll just do it over here to show you. This will become log of 5 cube to the base 5. Okay, value will get afterwards. So this is m raised to n. So this I can take that side, and this will get as log of 5 to the base 5. So the number to the base of itself is 1. So this will get 3 into 1, which is equal to 3, which is what we have over here. Okay, remember, this is how we convert from logarithmic form, from exponential form to logarithmic form. So this is the correct answer. And let us see where is our answer here. Here, B. Okay, log of 125 to the base 5 is equal to 3. So B is our correct answer. We'll move to question number 12. Question number 12 is, the logarithmic term which is not defined from the following is what? So we'll consider each and every case over here to rule out the ones which are actually logarithmic form, and to find out which is not defined. Okay, usually the logarithm of a negative number is not defined, so A should be our correct choice, but we'll rule out the others first. What about log of 10 raised to minus 1? So if we take log of 10 raised to minus 1, this is m raised to n. We can write this as minus 1 into log of 10. Now here we consider the base is 10. So log of 10 to the base 10 is what? 1. So that means we'll get the answer here is minus 1. What about the next one? The next one says log of minus 10 raised to 2. Now, I had said that log of negative numbers is usually not defined. Okay, so is this also not defined? No. Why? Because this is minus 10 raised to 2. Minus 10 raised to 2, that means minus 10 into minus 10 this is. And we can write this as log of 100. So when you square, the minus sign gets cancelled. Okay, so minus 10 into minus 10 gives us positive 100. So this is what we get. And this now we can rewrite it as log of 10 raised to 2, m raised to n. So which we can rewrite as 2 times log of 10, which becomes 2. Okay, so this is also defined, this is also defined. That means B is defined, C is also defined. What about D? D says log of 10 raised to minus 3. This is m raised to n. So you can write it as 3 times minus 3 into log of 10. This will give us minus 3. So this is also different. So which means what we said at the beginning, A is our correct choice because it is not defined. So we just write over here log of minus 10 not defined. And so A is our correct choice. Question number 13. Question number 13, it says in the given figure, A, B, C and D are 4 points on the circle. Now they all lie in the circle and they form a quadrilateral. That means that will become a cyclic quadrilateral. AC and BD intersect at point E such that angle BEC is 130 degrees and angle ECD is 20 degrees. Okay. The measure of angle BAC, that means BAC is BAC, okay, is what? Okay, so we need to find this particular angle, okay, over here. So if I draw this, okay, let's see, I draw this over here, and we have the cyclic quadrilateral. We have D over here, A is over here, B is here, C is here, and we have the diagonals, and we have E over here. Now we have been given BEC is given, so that means this particular angle is given as 130 degrees. We have also been given ECD, that means this angle is given to us as 20 degrees. And we have to find out this particular angle, BAC. Okay. So if we want to, if we work on this in the reverse fashion, if we want to find this, can we target this particular triangle AEB? And if we want to, if we target this angle, we should know this angle and we should know this angle. Now if you see over here in this, I'll just draw it separately over here so that you can easily focus on what I'm trying to say. Okay, I'm just separating out this cross from that. So here we have been given 130 degrees. You see this is on a line and this is also a line. That means this plus this should make up a linear pair. And if we know this angle, we can easily say what is this angle. Correct? Because 180 minus 130 should give us this particular angle. And where is this angle? Here. Okay. So we will get this angle. So if we get this angle, we need to get this angle as well. But if you notice, I'll draw another figure now. Okay, and I'm taking it out from that circle only to show you what exactly I mean. Okay, and I've taken it out. I'm not drawing BC over here, but I'm going to mark here as BC, D, and A, and ignore the E which is over there. Now, AD is a chord, but it is also a segment AD. Now, one angle is given 20. Can we find this angle? Yes. We say angle subtended by the same segment in the circle is equal. So, if this is 20, this also has got to be 20. So, if you've got this one and you've got this one, we can easily find this angle as part of the sum of all angles of triangles. That is exactly what I'm going to do here. We say angle BC equal to 130 degrees, angle BEA plus angle BEC equal to 180 degrees, which is linear paraxium. Then angle BEA plus 130 degrees is equal to 180 degrees. Therefore, angle BEA equal to 50 degrees. So, 130 degrees when it goes on the right hand side, it becomes minus. 180 minus 130 gives us 50 degrees. Then we can say angle ECD is equal to angle EBA equal to 20 degrees. What am I saying? If we take this as E, say ECD is equal to EBA. Okay, and the reason for that is, okay, we say that angles subtended, you don't have to give the reason because it's only 1 mark. The working doesn't count. Angles subtended by same segments AD. So now we move about that. So then we say in triangle AED, which is AEB, it is not D, B. AEB. In triangle AEB, we can say angle BEA plus angle EBA plus angle BAE equal to 180 degrees. We say sum of all angles of a triangle. Okay. Now, BEA is 50 degrees, EBA is 20 degrees, and BAE is what we need to find out, equal to 180 degrees. 50 plus 20, 70. When we take 70 on the right hand side, it becomes negative. 180 minus 70 gives us 110. So we say therefore angle BAE equal to 110 degrees. Okay. Now, BAE is the same angle as BAC. Okay. EC is just an extension of that particular side. So, we've got it as 110 degree. Let's look at our choices for 13. So, we've got it in our choice. That is D is our correct option. Okay. 14th question. The class mark of the class interval 15 to 35 is what? So, to find the class mark, we need to add the upper limit and the lower limit and divided by 2. So, in the case the upper limit is 35, lower limit is 15. So, 35 plus 15 upon 2, which is 50 upon 2. And so, we get as 25 as the answer. Okay, let's have a look. So, C is the correct option. Right over here, C. Question 15. The range of the data 13, 18, 9, 29, 45, 61, 37 is what? To find the range, find the highest number in this and the lowest number. So, highest number is 61 and the lowest observation in this case is 9. Okay. So range will be equal to 61 minus 9, which is 50. Always remember, it is highest observation minus lowest observation in a given data. Okay. 52 is our answer, and that means the correct choice in this case is B. Right over here is B. Moving on to question number 16. Question number 16 is, in the given figure, ABCD is a cyclic quadrilateral here, and AB is the diameter, okay, of the given circle. Angle ABD is 40 degrees. Then angle BCD is equal to what? So if you want to solve this one, we have been given ABD, and we have need to find out this particular angle. So we'll see how to do that. Okay. First we'll say, write down what is given. Angle ABD equal to 40 degrees we have been given. So if you draw this figure here, this will be able to explain to you better with this figure. So we have been given AB is the diameter. And we have this figure here called cyclic quadrilateral, and this diagonal here. So DC and O is the center. We have been given this particular angle, and we have been asked to find out what is BCD. BCD is this particular angle. Okay. If we find this angle, we can find out this angle. To find this angle, we should at least know this angle. So this angle we can easily say, we can say ADB is equal to 90 degrees. Angle ADB equal to 90 degrees. This is 90 degrees. Why? Because it is an angle in a semicircle. So angle in a semicircle is always 90 degrees. Then you can say in triangle ADB, angle ADB plus angle ABD plus angle BAD equal to 180 degrees, sum of all angles of triangle. Okay. ADB is 90 degrees. ABD is given to us as 40 degrees. BAD is what we need to find out, the angle, equal to 180 degrees. 90 plus 40 is 130. When we take 130 on the other side of the equal to sign, it becomes negative. 180 minus 130 gives us 50 degrees. Therefore, angle BAD equal to 50 degrees. Now, you can say quadrilateral ABCD is cyclic. Okay. Therefore, we can say angle BAD plus angle BCD, what we need to find out, is equal to 180 degrees. Opposite angles of a cyclic quadrilateral are supplementary, or the sum of them, both the angles is equal to 180 degrees. BAD we have found as 50 degrees. BCD is what we need to find, and 180 degrees. When we take 50 on the right hand side, it becomes negative. 180 minus 50 gives us 130, which means angle BCD is equal to 130 degrees. Let's look at our choices. So we've got that in our choice. D is the correct option. So we write over here as D. Okay. Question 17. The measure of central tendency is in statistical data where a particular value appears most frequently is known as, okay, an observation which happens more number of times is known as the mode. So A is our correct choice. So you write mode A. Right, 18. So for the exam, it's enough if you just write the correct option. Okay. And there's no need for working and all, but working is important for you to find the answer. And here I've shown you extra so that you understand how I'm getting those answers. Question 18. In a circle with center in a circle with center O, a chord PQ is equal to its radius. The angle subtended by this chord at point A on the major arc is what? Okay. Now, I'll draw the figure over here so that you can understand what it means. Okay, so it says there's a chord. We'll mark this as PQ. Okay, and it says there's a center O. And it says the chord is equal to the radius. So the two radius, so it's equal. And it says the angle subtended by this chord at a point A on the major arc. So major arc is this. See, okay, so A will be. Okay. Now, what we know from here, we said this chord is equal to the radius. It can't be equal to just one radius. It has to be equal to both the radius. And we know these two sides, OP and OQ, are equal to each other because they are radii of the same circle. But if OP is equal to PQ and OQ is equal to PQ, that means all three sides have got to be equal to each other. And when all three sides of a triangle are equal to each other, that means it's an equilateral triangle. Which also means that all three angles are also equal. And when all three angles are equal, that means each angle has to be 60 degrees. That means this has got to be 60 degrees. If this is 60 degrees, we can easily find out this angle using the central angle theorem. We'll do just that. We write over here PQ is equal to PO, which is given. And we say PO is equal to QO because it is radii of the same circle. Okay, and we mark this as 1, we mark this as 2, and we can say from 1 and 2 we'll get that PQ is equal to PO is equal to Q. Okay, and therefore we can say triangle POQ is equilateral triangle. Okay. Now that we have said that it is equilateral triangle, we can say therefore angle POQ is equal to 60 degrees. We can say angle POQ is equal to 2 times angle PAQ by central angle theorem. Okay, POQ is 60 degrees and we say 2 times PAQ. So this will cancel. This will give us 30. That means therefore angle PAQ equal to 30 degrees. That is our answer. And which means correct option is A. Moving on to question number 19. Question number 19 is the log of 64 to the base 4 is what? Log of 64 to the base 4. So we need something so that 4 should come over here. Because if we have log 4 to the base 4, it will become 1. Okay. So how can we convert that to make sure that 4 comes here? So we can say this is equal to log of 4 raised to 3 to the base 4. 4 cube is what? 4 into 4 into 4. This gives us 64. So same thing I've written, but in the exponential form. Now this is log of m to the power n. We can write this as 3 times log of 4 to the base 4. This becomes 3 into 1 and that gives us 3 as the answer. Which means the correct answer is B. So we write over here. Moving on to question number 20. Question number 20 is the value of log of 9 to the base 3 plus log of 4 to the base 4 is what? Okay, write that thing. Log of 9 to the base 3 plus log of 4 to the base 4. Log of 4 to the base 4 is 1. Simple. And log of 9 to the base 3 we can write as log of 3 square to the base 3. 3 square is 9 plus 1. This will give us what? So it will give us equal to 2 times log of 3 to the base 3 plus 1. This will become 2 plus 1, which will give us answer as 3. Okay. So let's have a look. That means D is our correct option. Right over here as D. Question number 21. The following data gives the heights in centimeters of a group of 10 players of a club. And these are the heights. So we are asked to find the median height of the group. So to find the median anytime, we have to rearrange the data that is given to us in ascending or descending form. Anyone, but it should be in order, not this is random at the moment. So we'll arrange them together. So first I am going to arrange them. So we will write 144 followed by 145, then another 145, then 148, then again 148, then 150, then 152, 155, 157, and 160. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 observation. Now do we find median? The formula to find median is median equal to n upon 2. For this is for even numbers. N plus n again. Sorry. By that again. Sorry. So median is equal to n2 plus n2 plus 1 whole thing upon 2. N refers to the number of observations. So we have 10 upon 2 plus 10 upon 2 plus 1 whole thing upon 2. This becomes 5. This becomes 5 plus 5 plus 1, 6. So 5th plus 6th observation upon 2. Which is the 5th observation? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5th observation 148. 6th observation 150. Whole thing upon 2. Now we just need to add that. So we will get 298 upon 2, which is equal to how much? 149. So that means our median is 149. Let's have a look. Question number 21 it was. C is our correct option. We'll put C over here and move to the question. 22nd question. Question number 22 is the dimensions of a room are 5 meters into 4 meters into 3 meters. The cost of painting its 4 walls at the rate of 75 per square meter is this. So first we need to find the area of that room. Rather than the room, we have to find the area of the walls which have to be painted and the cost of painting its 4 walls. Okay. Now remember, imagine the room you are sitting in. Okay. Those have got walls. We don't have to find the area of the entire room. Now, whenever you think of a room, you may be thinking of applying the formula of a cuboid. But cuboid has got other sides as well. But remember, if you are looking to paint in a room, you don't paint the floor. Okay. And it clearly says you don't even have to paint the ceiling. You only asked to paint the 4 walls. So wherever you are sitting and observing this video, look at the 4 walls that are there. Okay. So you have to skip the ceiling and you have to skip the floor. Now both the ceiling and the floor have got the same dimension. That is, ceiling as well as your floor do not have height. They have only got length and they have got breadth. Okay. So if you take this full formula, what is the formula of a cuboid? So we'll apply that. Area of wall will be what? Okay, if we apply the cuboid formula, then the cuboid formula is 2 times into length into breadth, breadth into height, and height into length. Okay. Now from here we have to subtract the dimensions for the ceiling as well as the floor. So both length and breadth on top and down. So that means 2 times length, breadth has to be minused. Okay. So directly if you open this up, you will get 2 LB plus 2BH plus 2HL. We can rewrite this as 2 times BH plus HL. That's it. And now substitute the values that have been given to you. So you can take as you've been given 5, 4, 3. So we can take length in the breadth into height. So length is 5. Okay. Length is 5, breadth is 4. So say 4 and height will be 3. So height is 3, length is 5. So 2 into 12, 4 into 3 is 12, plus 5 into 3 is 15. 15 plus 12 is 27. So 2 into 27. That will give us 54. This is meters, so square meters. So that is the area of the wall. Now we need to paint this wall at the rate of 75 per square meter. So we can say cost of painting, okay, at rupees 75 per square meter is equal to 75 into 54, and that will give us the cost, that is rupees 4050. So the correct answer is A. Question number 23. A cylindrical vessel with a radius 4 cm contains water. If a solid sphere of radius 3 cm is completely immersed in water, then the water level in the vessel will rise by how much? So in other words, volume of the cylinder is should be equal to the volume of the sphere. And if you put the formula, this is pi r square h. Volume of sphere is given by 4 upon 3 pi r cube. Okay. Now pi and pi will cancel over here. Okay. Now we have been given some other dimensions. So we have been given radius of the cylindrical vessel is 4 and radius of the sphere is 3. So here we'll write 4. 4 into 4. Height we need to find out. 4 upon 3 into radius is given as 3. So 3 into 3 into 3. Okay. Now this 4 and this 4 will cancel. This 3 and this 3 will cancel. And we'll be left with 3 into 3 is 9. And this is 4. So we say h is equal to 9 upon 4. Here you go. 9 upon 4. C is our correct option. So centimeters. C is our correct option. Okay. Now, question number 24 over here. It says a cricketer has a mean score of 38 runs in 9 innings. The runs scored required to be scored by him in the 10th inning to raise the mean score to 40 is what? Now, how do we find a mean? Okay, well, we find mean, question number 24. We say this observation divided by the number of observations, right? Now, we have been told that the mean score is 30 and we get the mean score, which is, yeah. Now, instead of that, we have been given the mean score as 38. We have been told that it is out of 9 innings. So, this part is given. We have not been given this part as to what are their individual score. But we are told, we are asked rather, that what is the amount of runs that need to be scored in the 10th to raise this value from 38 to 40. So, what we do is, we get the total. We get the total of this by multiplying this into this. And we get x equal to 38 into 9. That will give us 38 into 9 will give us 342. Okay. Now, what it says is, what is the amount of runs required? Okay. Means the total should increase by how much? If we are to get 40 as our meal in the 10th inning. So 10 innings are there now. So all we have to do is multiply 10 into 40. 10 into 40 will give us 400. Okay. So see the difference now between 342 and 40. That difference is the amount of runs that needs to be scored in the 10th innings in order to raise the mean to 40. Okay. So 40 minus 342 will give us our answer. And that comes to 400 minus 342 will come to 58. So 58 is our answer. So look, D is our correct option. So we write over here as D. Question 25. A solid metallic sphere of radius 14 centimeters is cut into two equal parts. The total surface area of the resultant solids is one of these, and we need to take pi equal to 22 upon 7. So we write over here. So two solids, hemispheres are formed. So total surface area of two hemispheres. Okay, solid hemispheres there. Solid hemispheres. So that will be 2 times into 3 pi r square. Okay. That will be 6 pi r square. 2 into 3, 6. 6 into 22 upon 7. And radius is given to us as 14. 14 into 14. 7 1 is 7. 7 2s are 14. So have got 22 into 6 is 132. 14 into 2 is 28. And 132 into 28 will give us 3696 square centimeters. Well, the correct answer is D. Next, 26th question. In a village, out of 50 families with 2 children, 14 families have got 2 girls. If a family is chosen at random, the probability that the chosen family has at least one boy is what? Okay. So we have got 50 families, out of which 14 have got both girls. So if you need at least one boy in a family, so for that we'll have to do 50 minus 14. That will give us 36 families. We'll have at least one boy in the family, because no boy in the family means both girls. So both girls we've got 14, 36. So that means probability of one boy is equal to 36 upon 50. Okay, so what do we get? So we have 2 into 18, 2 into 25. Okay, right? So 18 upon 25 is what we get. So right over here, 18 upon 25. It means the correct option is D. Question 27. Question 27 is, the perimeter of a rhombus is 40 centimeters. And the length of one of its diagonal is 16 centimeters. Therefore, the length of the other diagonal is what? Well, let's write down what is given. Perimeter of rhombus equal to 40 centimeters. Okay, we have to remember, in a rhombus, all sides are equal. Now, so that means we have 4 sides in a rhombus, therefore 4 side into 40. That means each side is 10 centimeters. Now, we know about diagonals of a rhombus, that diagonals of a rhombus bisect each other at right angles. That and we have been given one diagonal is 16 centimeters. So half of that diagonal, okay, because it gets bisected, is 8 centimeters. Okay. Now, have a look at this rhombus. This is one diagonal, and this is another diagonal. Now, let's say if this full thing from here to here is 16. So half of that, that means from here to here, only this part will be 8. You've got this as 10, and they bisect. This becomes, they're bisecting each other, we said, at right angles, right? So we can apply the Pythagoras theorem to find out this side, this one. If we find this, we can easily find out the other diagonal. So we say that diagonal 2 upon 2. Why 2 upon 2? Diagonal 2 is full thing, but through Pythagoras theorem we can only find half of the diagonal. That is why diagonal 2 upon 2 equal to square root of side square, that is this side, okay, minus d1 upon 2 whole square. So d1 is this one. This full thing is diagonal 1. d1 upon 2 is this much only. Okay. So we are here at the moment. We know this as 8. We know this as 10. We need to find this. And this is part of the full diagonal, but half of it. Okay. And that is why we are having this. Now, according to the Pythagoras theorem, what it is, this sum of this square, side of this square, added together will give you the square of the hypotenuse. But hypotenuse we've got, and that's what we will. So this side is actually hypotenuse. So you 10 whole square minus d1 upon 2 is 8. 8 wholes. So will give us 10 square is 100. 8 square is 64. 100 minus 64 gives us 36. In square root of 36 is 600. Now what we have got over here is half of the diagonal. This is the part. Okay. So that means diagonal 2 is going to be double of this. That means 2 into 6, which is equal to 12 centimeters. Okay. We'll see if we have this over here. Here, A is the correct option. Okay. So understand how we've got this thing. Have go through this and see how I've got this. Question number 28. Question number 28 is ABCD is a square. Okay. And point R lies on side AD. If area of triangle RBC is 18 square centimeters, then the length of the side of the square is what? Now directly you cannot find this, but we have a theorem which says that if a triangle which is inscribed inside a four-sided figure is such that the triangle and the quadrilateral share the same base and they lie between the same parallel lines, then the area of the triangle becomes half of the area of that quadrilateral. In this case, the quadrilateral is a square, and in square we know that opposite sides are parallel and equal. So we know that AD is parallel to BC. In this figure, we can clearly see that triangle RBC and the square ABCD, they share the same base, which is BC. And this triangle and the square, they lie between the same parallel line, that is AD and BC. As a result, we can see that the area of triangle RBC is half of the area of square ABCD. Okay. and area of triangle is given as 18. So we can easily find out the area of the square. Now if we know the area of the square, we can know what each side is, and that is what we need to find out, the side. Okay, we are not interested in the area, but we are interested in the side. But to find side of the square, we need to find the area of the square first. So let's begin first. When we can say area of triangle ABC is equal to half of area of square ABCD. Okay, why? Because they share the same base and they lie between same parallel lines. Now, area of triangle ABC is given to us as 18. Okay, and this is not given. This we need to find out. Take 2 on the other side, it gets multiplied with 18, and we will get 18 into 2 is 36. So we get area of quadrilateral or square ABCD is equal to 36 square centimeters. Okay. Now area of a square is given by side square. So area of quadrilateral ABCD is nothing but side square. Area of quadrilateral square ABCD we got is 36. 36 equal to side whole square. That means side, each side will be square root of 36, which is equal to 6 centimeters. So each side is 6 centimeters of 6 units, whatever. Let's see what is given over here. Question number 28. So 6 centimeters is the correct answer. So C is the correct option. Moving on to question number 29. Question number 29. The volume and surface area of a cube are numerically equal. So volume of cube, it says, is equal to the surface area of cube. Volume formula is A cube. Surface area formula is 6 side square or 6a square. Side cube, 6 side square. We can cancel this, and we are left with A is equal to 6. So A is equal to 6 units. And let's see. So we have 29. B is the correct option. So we write B. Question 30. If the volumes of two cones are in the ratio 1:4 and their diameters are in the ratio 4:5, then the ratio of their heights is what? So volume, we are talking about the ratios of the two cones. So volume of one cone, volume of cone 1 upon volume of cone 2. They are in the ratio 1:4. So that means 1 upon 4. And the volume is, formula of volume of cone is what? 1 upon 3 pi r square h. So 1 upon 3 pi r square h. So this is 1, this is 2. So this two radii will be different. Okay, so we cancel this. Okay, the height also will be different, equal to 1 upon 4. We've been given something else. We have been told that the diameters are in the ratio 4:5. So diameters have been given to us in the ratio 4:5, not the radius. So we write over here. Okay. So to make life easier, we'll just put it down separately. I'll do it. Radius 1 upon radius 2. Okay. Now we have been given diameter. Now diameter of 1 will be what? Diameter of 1 is radius 1 upon 2. Correct. and diameter of 2 times into R1. Diameter 2 will be 2 times into R2. So in other words, if we have like this, so I'll just write down what we have left with first. Okay, so we have R1 square upon R2 square into H upon H. H1 we can say H2 equal to 1 upon 4. Now we have been given the diameters. Okay, now diameters is what? 2R diameter is 2 times R1 and diameter 2 is 2 times R2. So this 2 and 2 will anyways cancel and we'll be left with this R1 upon R2. Okay, so if we do that, we're left with directly that is equal to 4 and this is equal to 5. So that means we can write 4 square upon 5 square into H1 upon H2 equal to 1 upon 4. This will become 16, this will become 25, H1 upon H2 equal to 1 upon 4. Now we cross multiply, we take this on the other side, 25 will become numerator, 16 will go down in the denominator. And we will get over here as H1 upon H2 equal to 25 into 1 and 16 into 4. So this will become 25 upon 64. Okay, and 25 upon 64, or in other words 25 is to 64. Okay, so that is D. D is our correct choice. Question number 31. Question number 31 is, the volume of metal used to make a hollow hemispherical bowl is 436 upon 3 pi cubic centimeter. If its external radius is 7 centimeters, then its internal radius is what? So this is of a hollow hemispherical bowl. So we write down the formula first. Volume of hollow hemispherical bowl is equal to 2 upon 3. It's a hemisphere. Usually it is 2 upon 3 pi r cube. Now because it is hollow, it has an external radius and an internal radius as well. So we write over here r cube. This is the external one and the internal one is here. Okay, and which we get. So and we are given the volume as 436 upon 3 pi. So 2 upon 3 pi r cube minus small r. Okay. Now this 3 and this 3 will cancel. This pi and this pi will cancel. 2 will get divided here. 2 2s are 4, 2 1s are 2, 2 8s are 16. So we are left with r cube minus r cube equal to 218. Okay. We have been given the radius over here. Here external radius is given as 7. We need to find the internal radius. So what we do here, external radius 7 cube minus r cube equal to 280. The 7 cube is 343. Right, 343 minus r cube equal to 218. Bring 218 on the left hand side, it will become negative. I will take minus r cube on the right hand side, it will become positive. R cube equal to 343 minus 218. And that will become 125. That means R is equal to 5 centimeters. So our correct option, let's see, is what? Question number 31. So C is our correct option, 5 centimeters. Right, C. Question number 32 says, as a part of one Manahotsav, 27 rose plants, 15 orchids, and 8 hibiscus plants were brought. If one plant is chosen at random, then the probability that the chosen plant is not an orchid. How many orchids are there? 15. Not an orchid means it can be a rose plant, it can be a hibiscus. Totally how many are not orchids? 27 rose plants and 8 hibiscus, means 35 are not orchids. And totally how many plants are there? 27 plus 15 plus 8 gives us 50. So 50 plants are there, out of which 35 are not orchids. Right over here. Okay. So probability of not orchid equal to 27 plus 8 upon 50, which is 35 upon 50. 5 sevens are 35, 5 tens are 50, and answer is 7 upon 10. The 7 upon 10, to look. So B is our correct option. B over here. Move to question number 33. Question number 33 is, in a class of 40 students, 24 students like maths, 12 students like science. If one student is chosen at random, the probability that the chosen student does not like maths is what? Not liking maths means liking science. So liking science or any other subject. Now be careful over here. Totally we are given 40 students, but we are told only about 24 plus 12, that is 36 students, not 40. So don't go to write if 24 are the ones who like maths and we are asked not those who do not like maths, don't go to write 12. Because 12 like science, fine, which means they would not like maths. Okay. But that is not the remaining number of students. That from 24, if from 40, if you remove 24, we are left with 16 students. So 16 students do not like maths. They include science students as well. Okay. So you can write over here, question number 33, probability of not liking maths equal to 12 plus 4. So 12 students plus 4 students who like something else upon 40, for total 40 students. So 16 upon 40. So you will get 4 4s are 16, 4 10s are 40, 2 2s are 4, 2 5s are 10. So you get 2 upon 5 as our answer. Let's see which is the correct option here. 33. So 2 upon 5 means A is the correct option. Question number 34. Question number 34 is here. The following data shows the blood groups of 200 students. Blood group A 24 students, blood group B 46 students, blood group O 70 students, blood group AB 60 students. If one student is chosen at random, then the probability that the chosen student is a universal donor here. Now from this, who is a universal donor? One who can donate blood to anybody, any blood group. And in science, you may have learned that blood group O is a universal donor. Okay. So those with blood group O can donate their blood to any of the blood groups. So that is why they are regarded as universal donors. Now there are 70 students. Okay. So 70 students out of 200 are universal donors. So we write over here question number. So first is, remember, universal donor is O blood group. Okay. So probability of O blood group for universal donors is equal to 70 upon 200. We cancel the zeros and we are left with 7 upon 20. Okay. And now here we are given in decimal points, that means we'll have to divide. So we'll get 20 0, then we get 20 into 3, that will give us 60. We'll be left with 10, add another 0 to that, we'll get 100, and we'll get 0.35 as the answer, which means the correct choice is D. Let me just check over here. We'll divide and have a look. So 20 divided by 7. 0. This will become 7. Put a 0 here, break it down. Put a decimal point here. 20 into 3 is 60. So that becomes 1. 7 minus 6 is 1. 0. Put a 0 here, break it down. 20 into 5 is 100. That becomes 0. So that means 0.35. So that is the correct answer. Let's see the correct option over here. So we have D. D is our correct option. Question number 35. Okay. Question number 35. Let's have a look. The logo designed for a school math club combines a quadrilateral and a circle. Okay. Where the diagonals of the quadrilateral serve as the diameters of the circle. Okay. Therefore, the quadrilateral is what? So, if we take a circle, okay, take a circle here, it says that it has a quadrilateral and it has a circle. Now, it says diagonals of the quadrilateral serve as the diameter of the circle. Okay, so if we take as the center here, and this will be the diameter, this will be another diameter. These are diameters of the circle. But these diameters of the circle also serve as the diagonals of a quadrilateral. So that means this quadrilateral is going to be like this. Okay, this is a, so now this becomes a cyclic quadrilateral. Okay, now what it's asking us is whether it is a rhombus, whether it is a trapezium, whether it is a square, or whether it is a rectangle. Okay, so these diagonals are actually diameters. That means they are of equal length and they bisect each other at right angle. So if the diagonals are of equal length and they bisect each other, we can rule out trapezium, we can rule out rectangle. Now what remains is the rhombus and the square. However, in the rhombus, the diagonals are not equal to each other. They bisect each other at right angle, but they are not equal. Only in a square, the diagonals are equal, they bisect each other at right angles. So that means this has got to be a square. So square is what we say it is. That means our correct option has got to be C. Okay. Moving on to question number 36. Question number 36 is in a circular garden with a radius of 13 meters, a rope of length 24 meters is tied at any 2 points on its circumference. The shortest distance from the center of the garden to the rope is dash. Okay. Now, we have a circular garden. Okay. So, we have got a circular garden here. Okay. Then it says that with a radius of 13 meters. So, this is a center and this is 13 meters. With a radius. A rope of length 24 meters is tied at any 2 points on its circumference. So this will be a rope and this will be 24 meters. Okay. The shortest distance from the center of the garden to the rope, which has got to be this. We need to find that. Now, we should know one thing, okay, that in order to find this, we need to know this. Then we can apply the Pythagoras. And then something you should know that from the center, when we draw, okay, the line is always perpendicular to the chord and it bisects the chord as well. So in that case, if this is 24, that means this has got to be 12. And we can apply the Pythagoras theorem because the shortest distance is also the perpendicular distance. So we can see shortest distance equal to square of 13, the hypotenuse, minus square of the other side, which is 12 square. That will give us equal to 13 square is 169, 12 square is 144. 169 minus 144 gives us 25. And square root of 25 is 5. So 5 meters is our answer. Okay, remember 24. 24 divided by 2 gives us 12 meters, half of it. Because it says this bisects this particular chord. So 5 meters is the answer. So that means our correct option is B. Question number 37. AB and CD are equal chords with center O. OQ and OP are perpendicular on chords AB and CD respectively. And if angle POQ is 110 degrees, then angle AQP is here. AQP is equal to what? Okay. So can see, I'll draw this figure here so you can understand and be able to explain it to you. Okay. And we have a chord here. We have a chord over here. Okay. Then O is the center here and over here. So these are perpendiculars. A, B and C, D. And then we have a line from here to here that completes the triangle. And this is Q. And this is P, phi. Okay, so let's begin solving this. So, perpendicular we are given, so we can say that perpendiculars, we have a theorem which says perpendiculars are equal if their chords are equal. If their chords are equal, and we have been given that the chords are equal. Okay, so you can say therefore OQ equal to OP. Okay, since you can say AB is equal to CD. Now OP and OQ, okay, these are actually parts of the triangle, which means that angle OQP is equal to angle OPQ. This angle is equal to this particular angle. Okay, say angles opposite to equal sides are equal. Okay, so angle, and we have been given that angle POQ equal to 110 degrees. So in triangle POQ, angle POQ plus angle OQP plus angle OPQ equal to 180 degrees. Well, sum of all angles. We can POQ we can write as 110 degrees, and this we can write as 2 times angle OPQ because they are the same. Okay, equal to 180 degrees. We take 110 that side, it will become negative. 180 minus 110 gives us 70 degrees. 2 times angle OPQ equal to 70 degrees. Divides and we get 35 degrees. So we get angle OPQ equal to 35 degrees. That means it is also equal to angle OQP. 35 degrees. Now angle OQA, this full angle, can be said equal to angle OQP plus angle AQP or PQA, anything into. We need AQP, so we'll write AQP. We can write over here as angle OQA is equal to angle OQP plus angle AQP. OQA is, we know, OQA is 90 degrees. Okay, because OQ is perpendicular to AB. So that is 90 degrees equal to OQP, which we have got as 35 degrees, angle AQP. Take 35 on the left hand side, it become negative, and we get angle AQP equal to 55 degrees. Okay, 55 degrees. So we have over here C is our correct option. So C put away. Question 38. If the value of log of y minus 10 to the base 10 is equal to 1, then the value of y is what? Okay. Log of y minus 10 to the base 10 is equal to 1. Log of what number to the that base becomes 1 when log of same number. So in which case it will become 1? It will become 1 when it is log 10 to the base 10 equal to 1. Okay. So that means this value should be equal to this value for it to be 1. So we can say y minus 10 is equal to 10. Take minus 10 on the other side, it will become positive. 10 plus 10 gives us 20. So that means y is equal to 20. Okay. So understand, log of anything to the base, to a base which it gives you 1, that means that value which you have over here should be equal to the same as the base. That is only the time it will give you 1 as the answer. So this 10 should be equal to this y minus 10 because the base is 10. If it says, let's say if it had said log of y minus 10 only, but if it had said 4, that means this y minus 10 would, and it would have said equal to 1. That means it would have been y minus 10 equal to 4, because only log of 4 to the base of 4 will give you 1. Okay, understand? So in that case it will become y equal to 40. Just giving an example. This is rougher, not part of your question. This is part of your question, and the answer is y equal to 20, which means the correct option is D. We write D over here. Question number 39. Question number 39 says, the three sides of a triangle are in the ratio 1:2:3. If the perimeter is 60 centimeters, then the difference between the longest and the shortest side is what? Okay. So we have been given 1:2:3. So we can say let we can say the three sides be 1x, 2x and 3x. Okay, centimeters. So that means perimeter can be given as, perimeter is given to us already as 60. Okay, we can write this as 1x plus 2x plus 3x equal to 60. If we add this, 3 plus 2 plus 1 will give us 6. So 6x equal to 60, and that will be 10. X equal to 10 centimeters. Okay, x equal to 10 centimeters. So now if we substitute this, 1x will give us 10 centimeters, 2x will give us 2 into 10, 20 centimeters, and 3x will give us 3 into 10, 30 centimeters. The difference between the longest and the shortest is what? 30 minus. So 3x minus 2x, which is 30 minus 10. That gives us 20 centimeters. That is the difference between the longest and the shortest side. So correct option is C. And then we move on to the last question of section A and the last MCQ that we have this paper. In a city's park design project, a fountain is planned at the center of a rhombus-shaped garden in which the diagonals intersect at point O. If the distance from two adjacent corners of the garden to the point O is 10 meters and 15 meters, then the total area of the garden is one of this. Okay. So simple as that. This just is given to confuse you. They are just two diagonals we are talking about. Two diagonals are given. We need to find the area of that particular rhombus. And these are the two diagonals, 10 meters and 15 meters. So we will write area of rhombus garden equal to half into diagonal 1 into diagonal 2. Diagonal 1 is given to us as 30. Diagonal 2 is given to us as 20. 2 into 10 is 20. So we are left with 30 into 10, which is 300 square meters. That is the answer. And that means the correct option is again C. C is our correct option. So we write over here as C. Okay. So with this, we come to an end of section A. Section A consists of 40 marks, all MCQ questions. Okay. And at this point, I would like you to subscribe to the channel. If you have liked watching this video, hit the like button. Share this video with your friends as well as your classmates. They can also benefit. There's also a WhatsApp channel that you can follow now and in the future, since you will be going to the 10th standard. So any updates, any circulars, any notes will be put up over there. The link to the WhatsApp channel is given in the description box below. You can follow that channel as well. Let's continue with the remainder of the paper. Section B consists of 2 marks each. Question number 41. Given AB and CD are two equal chords with center O, angle AOB we need to show equal to angle COD. So this is a theorem. Let's begin first solving this thing. So we say proof. We can say in triangle AOB and triangle COD. Okay, and say that AB is equal to CD because this is given to us. And we can also say that AO is equal to CO when OB is equal to OD. See, it's very important when you try to show two triangles are congruent. The sides should be corresponding. See how I've taken the triangles AOB and COD. And according to that direction or orientation, I have taken those sides as well. See, AB is equal to CD. Then AO is equal to CO. OB is equal to OD. I have not taken randomly. Okay. Then I have taken, made sure I have taken the sides from two different triangles as well at the same time. Okay. So these two sides, AO is equal to CO, OB is equal to OD because they are the radii of the same circle. And we know radii of the same circle are equal. Now we can say triangle AOB is congruent to triangle COD, and this would be, this is S, S and S. So by SSS congruence rule or test. Okay. And therefore, since these two triangles are congruent, we have shown, we can say that angle AOB is equal to angle COD by CPCT, and CPCT stands for corresponding parts of congruent triangles. Okay, hence proved. Okay, for 2 marks. Question number 42. A cuboidal water tank is 6 meters long, 5 meters wide and 4 meters deep. Find the amount of water it can hold. Okay, and there is another one which says a hemispherical bowl is made of brass 0.25 centimeters thick. The outer radius of the bowl is 5.25 centimeters. Find its inner curved surface area, and with pi you have to take 3.14. So we will solve one at a time. We have a choice. Either you can solve this one or this one. I'm going to solve both of them for you. So first begin with this. So you need to know the formula That is the volume of a cuboid formula. So we can write over here A over here. So volume of a cuboidal water tank. We can give as length into breadth into height. And length is given as 6, breadth is given as 5, and height is 4. 6 into 5 is 30, 30 into 4 is 120. So 120 cubic meter, that is the volume of the cuboidal water tank. And in the other case, that is B, we are told about a hemispherical bowl. So that hemispherical bowl, we are asked to find the inner curved surface area. So we need to know the inner curved surface area of the hemisphere. Okay, and it is a hollow hemisphere. First, what we'll talk about the thickness, because it is mentioned over here. It is 0.25 thick. Okay, outer radius is given, inner radius is not given. So we can find the inner radius. So you can say thickness of bowl equal to outer radius minus inner radius. Okay, so what it means to say is, like, if you have this bowl like this, hemispherical bowl, okay, which is hollow, there is an outer radius which will be like this, and if you take, there will be a inner radius. Inner will be this much, outer will be this much. Okay, so if you say so it's more like, if you consider as a concentric circle, inner radius is still here, outer radius is still here. Okay, so outer radius thickness is given to us, and thickness is given to us as 0.25 centimeters meters, I think it is, right? It is centimeters, sorry. Yes, and outer radius is given as 5.25. We need to find the inner radius. So I take inner radius on the left hand side, it will become positive, and 0.25 will bring on the right hand side, it will become negative. And when we subtract, we will get inner radius as 5 centimeters. Okay, now we can find the inner curved surface area. So inner curved surface area is equal to 2 pi r square. See, when it is a thick, when it is not hollow, we take it as 3 pi r square. But when it is hollow, we take only 2 pi r square. So 2 and pi we have been asked to take as 3.14. Radius we have got as 5. So 5 into 5, because this is r square. This we will end up getting as 157 square meter. That is the answer. Let's move to question number 43. 43 says a right circular cone, conical tent, 5 meters high with a 12 meters radius base is to be made from canvas costing 105 per square meter. Find the total cost of the canvas required. Pi is 22/7. So let's solve this. So first we'll write down what is given. Height is given 5 meters. Radius is given 12 meters. So we'll have to find the slant height. So slant height formula is this. So we'll substitute in place of h and r. H is 5, so 5 square. R is 12, so 12 square. 5 square is 25, 12 square is 144. 144 plus 25 gives us 169. Square root of 169 is 13. So 13 meters is our slant height. Okay. Now we have got the slant height. Now we can find the curved surface area of the tent. Curved surface area of conical tent. That is given by pi r L. Pi we have been asked to take 22 upon 7. Radius is 12 and slant height is 30, which we've got just now. So when we multiply 22 into 12 into 13, we will get 3432 upon 7. When we divide this, we will get 490.29 square meter. Okay. So that is the area, but we need to find the total cost of the canvas that is required. So this is a we can say the canvas required or the curve surface area of the tent. Okay, but we need the total cost. So we can write total cost, okay, of the canvas required at the rate of how much? Rupees 105 per square meter. So 105 you have to multiply with this value, that is 490.29, sorry, and we will get answer as rupees 51,480 and 45 paise. There is a dot over here, decimal point. Okay, so that is the answer for this. Moving on to question number 44. In 44, there is a choice. So we look at the we'll take it one at a time. It is given in the figure. ABCD is a parallelogram. AE is perpendicular to DC. CF is perpendicular to AD. If AB is equal to 16 centimeters, AE is equal to 8 centimeters, CF is equal to 10 centimeters, find AD. Okay. We have been given AB. This is a parallelogram. You also should know a property of parallel. Their opposite sides are parallel as well as they are equal. So this applies for AB is equal to DC and their AB is parallel to DC also. Similarly, AD is equal to BC and it is also parallel to each other. Okay. So we'll use that property. The first thing we'll say that we have been given AB. So AB we have been given equal to 16 centimeters. We can say AB is equal to DC. That will be equal to 16 centimeters. Why? Opposite sides of a parallelogram are equal. The size of parallelogram, we can say. Right? Now we can say that so we can say directly area of parallelogram. Area of parallelogram ABCD. Okay. ABCD is equal to base into height. Okay. Now which is our base? Our base is DC. Height is AE. So we write base as DC. Height is AE. Now we've got AB equal to DC. So DC is 16 and AE is given to us as 8 centimeters. So 16 into 8 will give us 128 square centimeters. So we've got area of parallelogram ABCD equal to 128 square centimeters. Now we can continue with the area of parallelogram. You can say area of parallelogram ABCD. We know it is equal to base into height, but we can also write it in a different way. Now we can consider base as AD, height as CF. Okay. So we write over here that our base is AD and our height is CF or FC, whatever. Now AD is what we need to find out. CF has been given to us and it is 10 centimeters. And area of parallelogram ABCD we've just found. So that is 128. AD needs to be found out. CF is given as 10. So when I take 10 on the other side, it gets divided. So 128 divided by 10. So all we need to do, no need of dividing. When there is a 0 over here, Depending on the number of zeros, you take the decimal point towards the left. So 128 means 128.0. So decimal point is here. When there is 1 0, you take it to the left and you'll get CF equal to 12.8 centimeters. And that is the answer. Next option for question number 44 is here. So it says in the adjoining figure, ABCD is a parallelogram. Point E is on side AB such that the area of triangle DC, this triangle is 21 square centimeters. If BC is here, BC is 6 centimeters, then the length of AF is what? Okay. Now, to understand one thing, that this triangle and this parallelogram, they share the same base DC and they also lie between the same parallel lines AB and DC, because we have been given ABCD is a parallelogram. So we are going to use that property. So we can say this is B, 44B. Can say area of triangle DCE is half of area of parallelogram or quadrilateral ABCD. So that is the relationship. When a triangle and a parallelogram, they share the same base and they lie between the same parallel lines, you can say that the area of the triangle is half of the area of the parallelogram. Right? Sharing the same base and same parallel lines. Okay. Now, area of triangle is given to us. It is 21. Half area of your parallelogram ABCD. Okay. So this 2, when I take it on the left hand side, it gets multiplied with 21. And 21 into 2 is 42. So we get, therefore, you can say area of parallelogram ABCD is 42 square centimeters. Okay. Area of a parallelogram is given as base into height, and that is equal to 42. Now, which is the parallelogram here? And now we can take the base as BC and the height as AF. So we'll take base as BC, height as AF. And we are given BC, that is as 6 centimeters. AF is what we need to find out. When we take 6 on the right hand side, it gets divided. 6 7s are 42. So we get AF equal to 7 centimeters. Okay. And this is done. Next we go to question number 45. Question number 45 is here. It says we've got 2 choices over here. Okay, you can choose any one. We are going to solve both of them. Find the area of triangle, 2 sides of which are 18 centimeters and 10 centimeters, and the perimeter is 42 centimeters. So perimeter of a triangle is given. We need to find the other side. Perimeter of triangle equal to side 1, side 2 and side 3. Perimeter is given as 42 and 2 sides are given. So we'll take this, leave it like that. One side is not given, we need to find. Other one is given as 18 and 10. 18 and 10 is 28. When you take 28 on the left hand side, it becomes negative. 42 minus 28 gives us 14 centimeters. So A, the unknown side, is 14 centimeters. Next, we'll write, we need to find semi-perimeter. So semi-perimeter is perimeter upon 2. I can take this perimeter upon 2 because perimeter is already given to us. It is 42 upon 2, which is 21 centimeters. Okay. So S is 21. Now we find out the area of that triangle using Heron's formula. So we get S into S minus A into S minus B into S minus C. Okay. Now we substitute in place of S. S is 21. A is 14. B is, we have taken B as 18 and we have taken C as 10. 21 into 21 minus 14 is 7. 21 minus 8 is 3. And 21 minus 10 is 11. Okay. 7 into 3 is 21 and we've already got a 21 here. So I can take a 21 out and we'll be left with square root of 11 inside. Okay. And that is the answer. Okay. Because we were asked to find the area of the triangle and that is the answer. Moving on to the next one, the next option. It says an isosceles triangle has a perimeter of 30 centimeters and each equal side is 12 centimeters. Find the area of the triangle. The property of an isosceles triangle is two adjacent sides are equal or two adjacent angles are equal. So we are interested in the sides. So that means two sides are equal. So this equals, each equal side is 12 centimeters. So we'll have 12 plus 12 and we need to find a third one. Just like how we did over here. Perimeter is also given. So same method to be applied. Okay. So we begin first. We say, here you go. So we mark this as A. This will be B. So we say perimeter of isosceles triangle equal to A plus B plus C, but B plus C is the same. Okay, so A we need to find out. So this is 12 plus 12. Okay, and this is given as 30. 12 plus 12 is 24. 24 when we take on the left hand side it become negative. 30 minus 24 is 6. We get A equal to 6 centimeters. Okay. Now we proceed further to find S. So we can write S equal to perimeter upon 2. Perimeter is 30 upon 2. 15. So that means 15 centimeters is the perimeter. Next, area of triangle, okay, is given by the Heron's formula, which is S into S minus A, S minus B into S minus C. Okay, and S we have got as 15. So 15 minus A, which we have got as 6. B we have taken, B and C we have taken 12. So 15 minus 12. Next, 15 into 15 minus 6 is 9. Into 15 minus 12 is 3. Into 15 minus 12 is again 3. So 3 into 3 is 9 and we've already got a 9 here. That means 9 comes out and we are left with square root 15 over here. And that is the answer. 9 square root 15 centimeter square is the area of the triangle. Next, question number 46. Question number 46 is, if log of 172.9 equal to 2.2377 and antilog of 1.3142 equal to 20.62, then find the value of antilog 0.2377 and log of 0.2062. Okay? So this is easy. You don't have to refer to the log table to find out the answer. You just need to get the clue from here. Now, first thing is antilog of 0.2377. I'll just write it down. First thing, antilog of 0.2377. Okay. Now, where is 2377 in our question? Here. Okay. Antilog of this is the log of this. And log of this is the antilog of this. So, it's vice versa. So, if you go to find the antilog, even in the log table, if you find, you will look for this part. 0.2377 is what you find in the antilog table. And that will come equal to 1729. Okay. So, your answer will be 1729. Now, because the antilog, there is 0 over here. So, you will have to put your decimal point here. Okay. Now, many of you all do get confused between where to put the decimal. You all know about to find a log, where to put the decimal, whether to use bar, 2 or some bar. But when it comes to antilog, you do not know where to put the decimal, what to do. You get confused between the log and the antilog with respect to the characteristic. So remember, antilog of finding something means finding log of that. Okay, so if you go to find the log of this particular number, okay, log of say 1.729, what will be the characteristic you will write? Because there's only one number before the decimal point, your characteristic will be 0, correct? So that is what it is. And if you go to find logarithm of 1729, it will be 2377, and the same answer will come here. So log of this is this, and antilog of this is this. So they're vice versa. Okay, so it's like A is equal to B is equal to A. So this is same way we can find the other one. Other one says log of 0.2062. So log of 0.2062. Now log, straight away you can write the characteristic. Okay, the characteristic is, because there is 0 before the decimal, we have to put bar 1. Okay, then 2062. Where is 2062 in our question? Here. But we have been given antilog of this is this. So log of this should give us this number, this 3142. So it should be 0.3142. Okay. So if you go to find the antilog of this number, you will get 0.2062. Okay. So this is the answer. Next we go to question number 27. Now here you have to find out using the logarithmic table as well. Okay. So we'll write the first one, 47, and its first one, it says log of 0.009297. I'll just write it down. Log of 0.009297. So first we need to write the characteristic. Okay. The characteristic is what? This 1, 2, 3 zeros. So it will be bar 3. Okay. And then we need to find 9297 using the log table. If you should be having the log table, and for exams you will be supplied either the log table or it will be there on answer paper as it is mentioned in the instruction. Right now I will be using the log table to find out. So let's get the log table. Here is the log table. So it says 9297. So where it is, we look under logarithms, it should say logarithm. Then look at where is 92 in the left hand side. So 92 is over here. Now it's always a good habit to keep the ruler, use the ruler so that you don't miss the row. So 92 is here. Okay. 929 is here. Okay. That is 9680, 9297 it says. 9297. 7 is over here. So we need to add this 3 to this 9680, and we will get 9683. So right over here, 9683. That is our answer of this particular question. Next one is an antilog question. I will look. Antilog of 2.2504. I'll write it down. Antilog of 2.2504. Okay. Now don't worry about this number over here. We'll see that afterwards. You just need to find 0.2504 with the help of the logarithmic table. Okay. So go to the part which says anti-logarithm. Then next you have to locate 0.25 because it says 0.2504. So 0.2504. So 0.25 is here. 0 is over here. And then in mean differences, search where it is under 4. What is the number and what is the value? It is 2. So we need to add 2 to 1778. and we will get 1780. 1780. Okay. Now that is where we come to this anti-log. Okay. Now to find out where exactly the decimal point will come, just think, if you were to go to find the log of this, okay, where the decimal will have to be for the characteristic to come to? Obviously here, right? So if the decimal point comes here, okay, so how many numbers you've got? 3. 3 minus 1 we do, right, for finding the characteristic. Okay, for a positive number that is not 0. So 1, 2, 3. So that means the characteristic of this, if we go to find log of 178, this is 178. 178.0 means 178. Log of 178, the characteristic would be 2. So we have got the decimal point in the right place. Okay. Moving on to question number 48. Okay. So that's done with the log table. Question number 48 is section C. So before we start section C, I would just like to remind you that if you like watching this video, please hit the like button. Share this video with your friends as well as classmates. They will also benefit from this. It will help them. And please do subscribe to the channel, because you are in the 9th standard, you will be going to the 10th standard, and I do many more videos for the 10th standard as well. Okay. So you can go to the channel and have a look how many videos are there, solve papers, that. So you can subscribe and it will be useful for you next year as well. Also, there is a WhatsApp channel. You can follow the WhatsApp channel. I put up many updates over there as well as links to previous videos. So you can follow that channel as well. The link to that WhatsApp channel you will find in the description box below. So let's begin with the next section, the section C, which is for 3 marks each. And we have question number 48 to begin with. And there is a choice, okay, over there. So 2 choices are there. We'll solve both of them. Begin with the first one here. It says, in the given figure, AB and CD are 2 parallel chords of a circle on the opposite sides of its center O, such that AB is equal to 12 centimeters and CD is equal to 16 centimeters. If the shortest distance between the 2 chords is 14 centimeters, that means shortest distance will be this one, the perpendicular one. Find the distance of each chord from the center of the circle, which means we need to find out what is ON and what is OM. Okay. So we don't know how much is the distance from ON and OM, but total we have been given as 14 centimeters. So let's begin. So first we write the shortest distance, okay, between the 2 chords, right, 2 chords is NM, this one. Okay. Now we therefore NM is equal to 14 centimeters. We can say NM is perpendicular to CD. Okay, and we can also say and NM is perpendicular to AB. Now, also we can say, because once we say that these 2 are perpendicular, the shortest distance is always perpendicular, remember. Now, we can say perpendicular from the center, perpendicular from the center bisects the chord. So that means it divides the chord into 2 equal parts. Now that is very helpful, because we know we have been given the value of those chords. We've been given AB is 12, CD is 16. So if we say bisect, that means this part ND, CD which is 16. If CD is 16, then ND will become half of it, which is 8. And if AB is given as 12, the half of it, that is MB, will become 6. So that is very useful for it. So we can write over here. So it will say, therefore CN is equal to ND and AM is equal to MB. What I'm saying is Cn is equal to Nd, Em is equal to Mb because the perpendiculars bisect the chords. And so we can say Nd is half of CD. Okay, so we will get half of CD is what we just talked about, 16. 2 8s are 16, and we get Nd equal to 8 centimeters. Similarly, our MB is half of AB, we can say. MB equal to half into AB. AB is 12. 2 6 are 12, and we get MB equal to 6 centimeters. Also, we can say this OD and OB are actually radii of the same circle. That means they are got to be equal to each other. We can write over here as OD equal to OB, and we'll take that equal to R is radii there. So you can say radii of the same circle. Radii of the same circle. Next, this we need to find ON and OM. So we'll take ON as X, we'll take OM as Y. So we'll say let ON equal to X centimeters and OM equal to Y centimeters. Okay. But then I'll show you why we have to take that. Okay. Now, in triangle ONT, which is triangle OND, this one. The OND becomes a perpendicular triangle or a right angle triangle because it is right angled over here. Okay. So we say OB square, not OB square, OD square equal to ON square plus ND square, and this would be by Pythagoras theorem. Okay. This would be by Pythagoras. So we say this will be the hypotenuse. So OD square is equal to ND square plus ON square. Now OD is the radius. So this will be R square. ON is what we need to find out, but ON we have assumed as X. So this will be X square. ND we have just got. So ND we had got as 8 centimeters. So 8 square. This would become R square equal to X square plus 64. Mark this as 1. Similarly, in triangle OMB, where is OMB? OMB, again right angle triangle. We can apply the Pythagoras theorem. We can say that OB square is equal to OM square plus MB square. OB is nothing but R. That's what we have put over here. So R square, OM we have assumed as Y, so Y square, and MB we had got as 6, so 6 whole square. You get S R square is equal to Y square plus 36. Mark this as 2. So we can say from 1 and 2 we get, so from these two we see both are equal to R square. So we can say X square plus 64 is equal to Y square plus 36. Okay. Now I'll bring Y square on the left hand side and take 64 on the right hand side. So we'll get X square minus Y square is equal to 36 minus 64, and that will be minus 28. Okay. Now we can we can write X square. This is an identity, A square minus B square. We can write as A plus B into A minus B. So X square minus Y square we can write as X plus Y into X minus Y equal to minus 28. And I'll mark this as 3. Okay. Now what is NM? NM over here is ON plus OM, right? We write over there NM is equal to ON plus OM. Okay. And NM is given to us as 14. ON we have assumed as X, OM we have assumed as Y. So X plus Y equal to 14. We mark this as 4. And now what we'll do is substitute 4 in 3. So in place of x plus y, we are going to substitute 14. We can write 14 into x minus y equal to minus 28. So 14, if we take on the other side, it gets divided. 14 2s are 28. And we are left with x minus y equal to minus 2, which we can write. If we take y on the right hand side, it will become positive. We will get x equal to y minus 2. You can mark this, take this as equation 5. Now what we can do is substitute 5 in 4. 4 is right here in 4. So in place of x, we'll put y minus 2. So 14 equal to y minus 2 plus y. Minus 2 will take on the left hand side, will become positive, and 14 plus 2 is 16. So we get, and y plus y becomes 2y. 2y equal to 16 is what we get. This gets divided, 2 8s are 16, and we get y equal to 8. Okay. Now we can say substitute y equal to 8 in equation 5. And we'll get the value of x. So in place of y, we put this value which we have got, 8 minus 2. We get x equal to 6. Okay. So we can say, therefore, ON is equal to 6 centimeters and OM is equal to 8 centimeters. Okay. And that is the answer. This is for 3 marks. Radius of the circle with center O is square root 2 centimeters. A chord AB of length 2 centimeters subtends an angle ACB at point C on the major arc. Find the angle ACB. Okay. So first we write what is given to us. So we can, we have been given the radius as square root 2 centimeters. So we write over here as AO equal to OB equal to square root 2 centimeters. We say radii of the same circle. We say AO is given to us. So AO, you can say, is equal to OB. So they are radii of the same circle. Now, and we have been given AB equal to 2 centimeters. This. Okay. Now, we can say in triangle AOB, you can say if we take AO square plus OB square, what do we get? AO is root 2. So root 2 square, and OB is also root 2. So root 2 square. Square root of 2, square root of 2 gives us 2. So same thing over here, and this gives us 4 centimeters. Okay. And AB, if we square AB, what do we get? AB square. So AB is 2, say 2 square, and that gives us 4 centimeters, which means this implies that AO square plus OB square is equal to AB square in triangle AOB. Okay. Now, when we get something like this, we have to think which theorem do we actually think of in terms of, well, two sides of a triangle, the sum of the squares of two sides of a triangle, if it is equal to the square of the third side, we say that it belongs to a right angle triangle by Pythagoras theorem. So this is, we can say, by converse of Pythagoras theorem. Okay, because Pythagoras theorem says what? That in a right angle triangle, the square of the longest side of the triangle is equal to the sum of the squares of the two other adjacent sides. So here it is the reverse of that. Here we are not given it is right angle triangle, but here we have got the sum of the squares of two adjacent sides as equal to the sum of the squares of the third side, and obviously it's the longest side because it's 2. 2 is greater than root 2. And so this has got to be the longest side. So by converse of Pythagoras theorem, you can say, by converse of Pythagoras theorem, triangle AOB is right angled at O, which means that angle AOB is 90 degrees, which means that AOB is 90 degrees. See, because if this is 90 degrees, the side opposite to that has to become the hypotenuse, and hypotenuse we know is the longest side. So clearly we have seen that this is the longest side because 2 is greater than root 2. So that means this has to be the hypotenuse. And if this is the hypotenuse, that means the angle opposite to the hypotenuse has got to be right angle. So angle AOB is 90 degrees. Now that we have got angle AOB equal to 90 degrees, it is very easy to find out this, because by central angle theorem, angle AOB is 2 times angle ACB. We write over here, angle AOB is equal to 2 times angle ACB by central angle theorem. Okay. Now, AOB is 90 degrees and 2 into angle ACB. So this gets divided and we get 45 degrees over here. So that means therefore angle ACB equal to 45 degrees, and that is the answer. Okay. So that we're done with question number 48. We'll move on to question number 49, and that also has got 2 choices. So we'll solve both of them. You are free to solve any one of them. Question number 49, first question under that. How many cubic meters of concrete mixture is needed to construct 15 cylindrical pillars for a building, each with a circumference of 132 centimeters at the base and a height of 7 meters? Take pi equal to 22 upon 7. Okay, so let's do this. We have been given over here, write down what is given first of all. So we've been given circumference is given 132 at the base and height. Okay, so circumference is given as 132 centimeters and height is given as 7 centimeters, and pi has to be taken 22 upon 7. Always a good habit to write down whatever is given, makes it easier then to use that. So let's begin with first what is given, that is circumference. So we have been given C is equal to 132 and circumference formula is 2 pi r. So 2 pi r is equal to 132 and 2 into 22 upon 7, because we take pi as 22 upon 7 into r. Radius is not given, we need to find out. Okay, so this will become r equal to 7 will go and multiply with 132, and this will come down into denominator 2 and 22. Okay, so 22 into 6 gives us 132. 2 3s are 6, and we left with 3 into 2. So r is equal to 3 into 2, which is equal to 6 centimeters. Okay, so that is 6 centimeters. Now, here this height, if you notice, is I will look here this one, but actually it is this one with 7 meters, and this is 132. Circumference is given 132 centimeters, height is given 7 meters. So we rather convert it to meters. So this radius which we have got as 6 centimeters. Okay, we'll have to change this further. Okay, sorry, this was 7, not 2. Okay, this 7 was taken on top. So 132 into 7. The 7 into 3 should give us 21 centimeters. Okay, now to convert this into meters, this will give us 0.21 meters. Remember, okay, 1 centimeters is equal to 10 raised to minus 2 meters, or 1 centimeter is equal to 0.01 meters. So 0.01 meters when we multiply into 21 will give us 0.21 meters. Okay, so if you want to know the, see, it's 21 into 0.01. So when that happens, the decimal point, which is 21, means 21.0. So when we multiply two decimal places, the decimal places move towards the left. So 1, 2, and the decimal point will come here. So instead of 21 point, it will become 0.21. So that is how we get 0.21 meters. That is a radius. Moving on, we need to find the volume of the cylinder. So we say volume of cylinder equal to pi r square h. Pi is 22 upon 7. R is 0.21 into 0.21. And height is given as 7. This 7 and 7 cancels. And when we multiply 22 into 0.21 into 0.21, we get 0.9702 cubic meters. Okay. Now we need to, that is not the end of it, because we are asked to find how many cubic meters of concrete mixture is needed to construct 15 cylindrical pillars. So this was of one cylindrical pillar. So we can say volume of 15 cylindrical pillars. Okay. Pillars equal to 0.9702 into 15, and that will give us 14.553 cubic meters. That is the answer. So the other option is the semicircular metallic sheet with a diameter of 50 centimeters is bent to form a conical vessel of base radius 7 centimeters. Find the capacity of the vessel in liters. Take pi equal to 22 upon 7. So we are given diameter of the metallic sheet. So diameter of metallic sheet we have been given as 50 centimeters. And base radius is given as base radius 7 centimeters. And we have been asked to take pi equal to 22 upon 7. Let's begin. So first thing we can say is, see, it says a semicircular metallic sheet with a diameter of 50 centimeters is bent to form a conical vessel. So that means the radius of the semicircle will become the slant height, since it is now bent, of the cone. Okay, so you can have a look. If you have a paper, cut it into a semicircle and fold it into a cone, you will realize that the radius of the semicircle ends up becoming the slant height of the cone. Okay. There's also one more thing that you need to notice, that circumference. Okay. Okay, we don't need that at the moment. We leave that around. We'll continue with the radius of the semicircle. So we'll put radius of the semicircle equal to 50 upon 2. Okay, because that the diameter is given to us. That becomes 25 centimeters. Okay. And now this is equal to the slant height. Okay. Because that's what we have established over here. Now, coming to the slant height. So slant height. So why we have to do this? Because we've got the radius, we've got the slant height, but we don't have the height of that cone. So we need to we'll have to find out the height. So slant height is 25. So 25 square height, equal to height square. And radius is 7. We've been given base radius is 7. 7 whole square. So that means 8 square is equal to 25 whole square minus 7 whole square. Now, 25 whole square is 625 minus 7 whole square. 7 whole square is 49. So that means 625 minus 49 gives us 576. So each will be equal to square root of 576, which is equal to 24 centimeters. Okay. So we found the height of the cone. Next, we'll proceed to find the capacity of the conical vessel. So capacity of conical vessel. In other words, the volume. This is 1/3 is equal to pi r square h. 1 upon 3. Pi is 22 upon 7 that we need to take. R square, which is 24 to 24. Sorry, not 24. It's 7 into 7. Okay, that is the radius. Base radius is given as 7. And the height we've got as 24. So that is 24. So this gets cancelled. One of the 3 8s are 24. And 22 into 7 into 8 will give us 1232 cubic centimeters. Okay. And we have been asked to find the capacity of the vessel in liter. We should know that 1 liter is equal to 1000 cubic centimeters. Okay. And you can say, or 1 centimeter is equal to 0.001 liters. So we need to convert this into liters. That means we'll have to multiply this into 0.001. You can see, therefore, capacity of conical vessel equal to 1232 into 0.001. That will give us 1.232 liters. Okay. The decimal point will move 3 places to the left. 1, 2, 3 here. So 1.232 liters. Okay. So this is done. Question number 49 is done. We'll proceed to question number 15. Number 50, it says the runs scored by a batsman in 30 one-day cricket matches were recorded as follows. Construct a frequency distribution table by taking continuous class intervals with class size 10. So for that class size 10, we have to see the minimum value. The minimum value is 0. Okay. And the maximum value that we can see over here is 58. Okay. So since it is you have to take a class size of 10, so you might as well take 0 to 10 all the way up to 60. Okay. So I have already done the table over here. So you see how the table is done. Runs scored 0 to 10, 10 to 20, 20 to 30, 30 to 40, 40 to 50, 50 to 60. Total is put. Tally marks, we have to see how many runs, how many batsmen have scored the run, and number of batsmen after tallying the mark. Okay. So let's begin. So 0 to 10. And remember, we should not take the upper limit. So if you get the value of 10, you should not put it over here, but rather you should, if you get the value of 10, you should not put it over here. You should put it against this. Okay. So don't take the what you can say, this, the upper limit. Okay. So let's begin. So it says first one is 58. So 58 will come here. Okay. Then 13, 49. 13 will come here. 49 will come here because it is between 40 and 50. Next, it says 14, 28, 21. So 14 will come here. Next is 28, which will come here. Then is 21, which will also come here. Next is 0, 17, 5. So 0 will come here. 17 will come here. 5 will come here. Next is 43, 3, 51. 43 will come here, followed by 3, which will come here. Then we have got 51, which will come here. Then we have got 38, 20, 35. So 38 will come here, followed by 20. Now 20 will not come over here, it will come here. 20, this will be followed by 35, so it will be here. Next is 20, 49, 22. So 20 will be here, 49 will be here, 22 will be here. So we cancel this. Okay. So after 4, you need to cross that. Next is 7, 52, 18. 7 is here, 52 is here, 18 is here. Next is 10, 16, 7. 10 will not come here, 10 will come here. So this is it. We'll go 10, 16 again here, then 7. So this will go on more. Okay, then you have 16, 50, 54. 16 is going to be here. Next is 50. So 50 will not come here, it will come here. Then is 54. So this will go again. And 45, 3, 22. 45 is going to be here. Then 3 is going to be here. And 22 will be here. Okay, now we'll calculate, count it. So this is 5. 5 plus 1, 6. 5 plus 2, 7. 5 plus 1, 6. Here only 2. Here this is 4. And this is 5. We count this now. 6 plus 7, 13. 13 plus 6, 19. 19 plus 2, 21. 21 plus 4, 25. 25 plus 5, 30. So the total is 30. And that is how you solve this one. Question number 51. It says, the table below shows the marks obtained by students in a math test. Complete the table and find the mean marks obtained. The marks are given, number of students are given, xi is given, fi is given. We need to find fi xi and then get the total of fi xi as well as total of fi and then get the mean by the direct method. So I've already drawn the table over here and we need to just multiply fi into xi. So let's do that. This 5 into 7, this is 35. Okay. Then 10 into 11 will be 110. 15 into 13 is 195. 20 into 9 gives us 180. 25 into 7 is 175. And finally 30 into 3 is 90. So when we add all of this, we should get 785. And when we add all this, we will get summation of fi as 50. Summation of fi is 50. Summation of fi xi is 785. So mean, how do you get mean? So mean, which is x bar, is equal to summation of fi xi upon summation of fi. So put this value 785 and 50 over here. And when we divide, we will get 15.7 as our answer. Okay. Coming to question number 52, it says, during a scout guide camp, a triangular region denoted as ABE has been designated on the ground for fun activities, was shown in the accompanying figure. This one. Points C and D are marked on the side BE such that BC is equal to CD is equal to DE. Point P represents the midpoint of BE. Triangular regions APC and APD are allocated to the girls of class 9 and class 8 respectively, while the remaining triangular areas are designated to the boys of class 9 and class 8. Find the ratio of the area allotted to the boys to the area of the entire triangular region. Also calculate the area allotted for girls and the area allotted for boys, given that the area of the triangular region, full thing, ABE, is 192 square meter. So it's a very big problem. Okay, we'll begin with the problem. So I've drawn the figure over here. This is for girls, this is for girls, and the remaining is for boys. Okay, that is what you need to know. First thing is, we have been given BC is equal to CD is equal to D. So we are going to use that property. We say BC is equal to CD, which is given. Okay. And so this means, so if we say BC is equal to CD, that means AC should become the median. So this implies that AC is median of triangle ABD. Which triangle? ABD is full. Okay. Ignore this AP. So it's more like saying ABD is like this. So we have A, B and D. And you have your C like this. So then now it looks like a proper medium. Okay. ABD is a medium. So therefore we can say area of triangle ABC is equal to area of triangle ACD, and we'll mark this as 1. Area of triangle ABC is equal to area of triangle ACD. So these two areas are equal. A median will divide the triangle into two equal areas. That is why. Now CD is also given as equal to DE given. So same thing. This implies that AD is median of triangle ACD and triangle ADE. Okay, so if you draw another triangle, and this time we are focusing on AD being the median. So we have A over here, we have D over here. Okay, so we have C and we have E. All this is because we have been given CD is equal to DE. So then in that case, AD becomes the median. And if it becomes median, then these two triangles are also got to be equal. Okay, so we can say therefore area of triangle ABC, sorry, not ABC, ACD. We cancel this. Therefore, area of triangle ACD is equal to area of triangle ADE. And we mark this as 2. Okay, now ABC is equal to ACD, the areas, and ACD is equal to ADD. In both cases, we have got ACD. So we can say from 1 and 2, we get area of triangle ABC equal to area of triangle ACD equal to area of triangle ADE. So all three triangles are equal. That means area of triangle ABC is this one. This is equal to this full triangle is equal to this triangle. Okay. So all three triangles are equal. Also, you can say area of triangle ABC plus area of triangle ACD plus area of triangle ADE, okay, can be said as equal to area of triangle ABE. So this plus this triangle, if we add them up, it gives us this full triangle. So that is what is mentioned over here. So this will mark as 3, this one, this statement that they are equal to each other, and this statement will mark as 4. Okay. Now since we can say this plus this is equal to this, but these three are equal to each other, and we can write that as 3 times area of triangle ACD equal to area of triangle ABE. Okay, and we can say from 3 and 4. Okay, and so we can say therefore area of triangle ACD is 1/3 area of triangle ABE, and we can mark this as 5. Okay, next, similarly we can say that similarly area of area of triangle ABC is equal to 1/3 area of triangle ABE, because they are equal to each other, right? And area of triangle ADE is equal to 1/3 area of triangle ABE. Okay, so now which are the triangles that boys were allocated? This triangle ABC and triangle ADE. Okay, so we say area area allocated to boys. We say, okay, so area allocated to boys is how much? Area of triangle ABC plus area of triangle ADE. Okay, so sorry, area of triangle area allocated to boys is area of triangle ABC plus area of triangle ADE. So I have rewritten it over here. Now we know area of triangle ABC is 1/3 of area of triangle AB, and same goes with area of triangle AD. So we can write this as 1/3 area of triangle ABE plus 1/3 area of triangle ABE. Okay, so adding both of them, we will end up getting 2/3 area of triangle ABE. So the ratio we get is, you can say the ratio of we were asked in this to find the ratio of the area allotted to boys to the area of the entire triangle. So ratio of area allotted to boys to the area of the entire triangular region, that is triangle AB, triangular region, is 2:3. Okay, so when we take this down, that is this is 2/3 is multiplied into this area. So when we take area on the other side, it gets divided, and we get the ratios. Ratio of the area allotted to boys upon the total area, which is triangle AB. That gives us equal to 2/3 or 2:3. So the first part is done. Now to the next part, which is asking us calculate the area allotted for girls and the area allotted for boys. Okay, so now let's do that part. So area allotted to girls would be triangle ACD. Okay, so say over here area okay, the area allotted to girls is equal to area of triangle ACD. and area of triangle of ACD is nothing but 1/3 of area of triangle AB, right? And area of triangle AB is given to us as 192. 3 6 are 18, carry 1, 3 4 are 12. That means 64 square meters. Okay, that is the area allotted to girls. And area allotted to boys now, that also we need to find out. So area allotted to boys is equal to, boys was triangle ABC and triangle AD. So you write area of triangle ABC plus area of triangle AD. So this we have said, this comes to 2/3 of area of triangle AB. 2/3 area of triangle AB is given as 192. 3 6 are 18. 3 4 are 12. So 64 into 2, and that gives us 128 square meters. Okay. So we found all three. We found the ratio, we found the area allotted to girls, and we found the area allotted to boys as well. Okay. This ends this problem. Question 53. A garden in the shape of a quadrilateral PQRS has angle S 90 degrees, PQ 20 meters, which is here. QR is equal to 15 meters, RS is 7 meters, and PS is 24 meters. Find the total area of the garden. We need to find the area of this triangle, add them up, and we'll get the area of the quadrilateral, means getting the area of the garden. Let's begin. Begin first by saying question number 53. Begin first by saying that in triangle RSP. Where is RSP? RSP is here. RSP. Say we are told angle S is 90 degrees. This is given. So we can say RP square equal to RS square plus SP square by Pythagoras theorem. So here we go. So RP square is equal to RS square plus SP square. Then RP square, RS is given as 7, so 7 whole square. SP is given as 24 whole square. RP square is equal to 7 square is 49, 24 square is 576. We'll get RP square is equal to 625. Therefore, RP is equal to 25 meters. Okay. Now we've got RP equal to 25 meters. Now, area of triangle RSP, because it is 90 degrees at angle S, we can directly take half into base into height formula. Base will be SP and height will be RS. The half into SP is 24, RS is 7. 2 12s are 24. 12 into 7 is 84. So we get 84 square meters area of triangle RSP. Next, we take in triangle RPQ. The other triangle is RPQ. RPQ, we take S is equal to 15 plus 20 plus 25. So these are the different sides upon 2. To get the semi-perimeter, this comes to 60 upon 2. So that's 30. That means 30 meters. Now we take the area of triangle using the Heron's formula. RPQ equal to S into S minus A into S minus B into S minus C. equal to square root of S is 30. So 30 into 30 minus 15 into 30 minus 20 into 30 minus 25 equal to square root 30 into 15 into 10 into 5. Okay. Now 30 into 5 is 150 and 15 into 10 is 150. So 150 and 150 divided. That means you will get 150 outside square meters. So now we've got the two areas of the two triangles. Now add them up. So we can say area of garden equal to 84 plus 150, and that will come to 234 square meters. That is the answer. Question number 54 is actually section D, 4 marks. So we finished with section C. Now let's finish the only two questions are left for section D. Let's finish them up. Draw a histogram and hence a frequency polygon for the following frequency distribution. Daily earnings are given, number of workers are given. We need to draw a frequency polygon. So I've already constructed the frequency polygon. Can have a look. Okay. I'll just reduce this thing so you can have a look. Okay. So now you can have a look. You see on x-axis you've taken 700 to 750, 750 to 800, 800 to 850, 850 to 900, 900 to 950 and 1000. Marked it as daily earnings in rupees. X-axis is marked and there's a break over here to show that it doesn't start from 0. Then you see on the y-axis is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I've tried to utilize the entire graph page over here. Okay, that's how you need to do it. Okay, and I've marked it as y-axis and have a look the scale that I've taken. So I've mentioned was on x-axis I've taken 2 centimeters equal to 50 units, and on y-axis also I have taken 2 centimeters equal to 1 unit. Have a look. Okay, and this is how you draw. So the frequency polygon, this is how we get it. Okay, so this is for 4 marks. Coming to the final question, question number 55. A field in the shape of a trapezium has green grass for 8 cows to graze, like this. How much area of the grass field will each cow get to graze if the parallel sides of the trapezium are 25 meters and 10 meters and the non-parallel sides are 13 meters and 14 meters. Okay, so here we'll have to do a construction. I've already done it over here. You can have a look. Okay, so you see I've constructed RS, so we'll write it over here. Construction, draw RS with S a point on AP such that RS is parallel to TP. So RS parallel to TP. Okay. Therefore, you can say quadrilateral TP SR is a parallelogram. So this implies that RS is 13 meters. Okay. And also that PS is 10 meters. This is therefore SA in this part. So if this from here to here is 25, but from here to here we have said is 10 meters. So you can say SA is PA minus PS. That comes to 25 minus 10, which is 15 meters. Okay. So in triangle RSA, where is RSA? Here. Okay, we can get the semi-perimeter. So 13 plus 14 plus 15. 13 plus 14 plus 15 upon 2. It comes to 42 upon 2. That's 21. So that means 21 meters. Now we find out the area of triangle RSA. Area of triangle RSA equal to Heron's formula. So we have S into S minus A into S minus B into S minus C. We'll apply that over here. S is 21. So 21 into 21 minus 13 into 21 minus 14 into 21 minus 15 equal to 21 into 21 minus 13 is 8, 21 minus 14 is 7, and 21 minus 15 is 6. Okay. So now we will end up getting over here. You can break this down into factors. This is 7 into 3. This will be 4 into 2 into 7 into 3 into 2. So 7 and 7, we get 7 out. And 3 into 2, 3 into 2, so we get 6 out. And there's 4, so there we'll get 2 out. Okay, and if 7 6 are 42, 42 2s are 84. So 84 square meters is what we get. Now area of triangle RSA, we can also write the formula as half into base into height, because this RS is actually the height, okay, which we didn't have before. So area of triangle RSA we've got as 84, half, base is 15, and height is what we need to find out. So here 2 into 84, H will be equal to 84 into 2 upon 15. And that will come to 11.3 meters. Okay. Now that we found the height, we can apply the area of trapezium formula. So area of the trapezium TPAR equal to half base 1 plus base 2 into height. Half base 1 is given to us as 10 and base 2 was given to us as 25. Height we have just found out 11.3. So we come to half into 25 plus 10 is 35 into 11.3. When we calculate, we will get this as 197.75 square meter. So that is the answer, and we can write so can say, so this is the area available for 8 cows to work. So area available for 8 cows to graze is equal to 197.75 square meter. But it is asked how much area of the grass field will each cow get. So for that, so each cow will get area equal to 197.75 divided by 8. So that will come to 8 2s are 16, 3 7, 8 4s are 32, 5 7, 8 7s are 56, 1 5, 8 1s are 8, 7 0, 7 8 8s are 64. Okay, 8 8s are 64, 6, and it goes on. So you can say 24.72 square meters is what you can say each cow will get to graze. Okay, so that is the answer. With this, we come to an end of this paper. I hope you found this solving of this paper useful. If you like watching the video, please hit the like button, share this video with your friends as well as your classmates. Please subscribe to the channel as well. As I said, it will be useful for you for the 10th standard as well. And there's a WhatsApp channel. You can follow that WhatsApp channel. The description to that link is in the description box below. So thank you very much for watching this video, and I wish you all the best for your upcoming examination. Thank you and keep watching. Thank you.